Well, good morning. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. I'm on my way to work here today, but this is a project for after work tonight, if it's not raining. We've had an awful lot of rain. We're going to clean this bank off, and I used to cut this all with a weed whacker. Yeah, and we're going to get down there also below the barn. Get that done. So it gets a little bit well, it's really difficult to stand up right up in there. Anyway, so that's our project for today or tonight. Okay, it's going down here. I want to show you something too. Yeah, we're gonna get along the creek bank here. You can't even tell there's a creek in there. Creek. But there last weekend, I got this part of. Oh, that's so really looks good. I've got a little bit over here on this edge to do on the right side. But got out there by the road also last weekend. Okay, and well, get back in here. There's your creek. So we're gonna get all that. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight or not. Maybe this weekend, and a whole bank up through there. Get all of that too. All right. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I got to get out of here and get to work. Railroad. part right through here. It's all like that last year. So, pretty good here, huh? That's about all I can reach down there. I don't want to get on that slope. This ground is wet, wet, wet. And pond down there, so I'm not even going to take a chance on sliding. We'll stay up here where it's flat. Do what we can do and be happy with that, huh? Yeah, this is after work here. I'll tell you what, I could never do this. Well, I could do it, but I sure am glad I don't have to do this with a weed whacker. There was times in the past when I had a tractor down on that with a bush hog, and it was a little bit scary on that hill. So that was a long time ago. I have a little bit more sense now than I did back then. And here in a year or two, I'll be able to mow this with the lawnmower. This is the way to go. And I'd like to get down there around the ponds, but it's just too wet. And I'm not going to make a bunch of ruts down there and then have to fix them. So anyway, yeah. So if I can get down there around the pond, but I say it's just too wet. I get down here in my lawnmower right now and I make tracks, so we're gonna let that go. All right, let it go till it gets drier. Be careful you don't hit hoses, bust your hoses when you're doing stuff like this. Much further, so that the ground slopes right off. Nothing. Down in the creek. Well, that's what it looks like. And a little bit hard to do of an angle and get everything nice and smooth, but got that done down there. That looking really good. Down along the bank, the barn there. Okay. Let's get down and take a look at the creek bank. Ground was a little soft yesterday. It was a little bit soft. But anyway, and I got all of that up in there. I don't know if the sun's messing because I'm shooting almost into the sun. But got all that along the road there done. That's a better view. Yeah, all the way up through there. All right. Giant weed whacker. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed today's show and have a really good day. We do appreciate you guys.